The eCom Q4 Summit was created to prove that any seller can experience a highly profitable fourth quarter with access to the right tips, strategies, and techniques. There's no need to struggle trying to figure out what to sell, where to find it, or how much to list it for. The summit covers everything from sourcing to listing to marketing and streamlining your operations. It doesn't matter if you're selling on one platform or multiple platforms like Amazon, eBay, Shopify, Walmart. And it doesn't matter if you're a new seller or an experienced seller. The information in the summit will help you get sale after sale after sale after sale during the busiest shopping season of the year, if you take massive action. So welcome to the eCom Q4 Summit.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Amy Weiss, and I'm so excited to be here to talk to you about the 7 photo strategy that converts. Now, why should you care about this session? Well, because no matter whether you're a reseller or you're doing private label or white label, whatever your business model, customers make purchasing decisions with their eyes. So they're going to go through your photos and they're going to make that decision before they even look at your listing. So it's really important that you master the photo strategy that you should use that best converts. And this is what I have tested over the years, and people have tried this strategy with their photos and they've had incredible results, like overnight results. Like, Amy, I'm converting. It's really, really great. So I'm so excited to share this with you today. And without further ado, let's get into it. All right, here we go. 7 photo strategy that converts. About me. Oh, geez. Who am I? Well, I am a seller, first and foremost. I started selling on Amazon in 2007. And in 2018, I started helping other people sell on Amazon as well as off of Amazon. I started taking sourcing trips to China. Now I have a sourcing trip in Mexico. I also have a podcast called the Amazon FBA Seller Roundtable. So lots of stuff going on. These are all the ways that you can reach out to me and work with me. So a little bit about our 7 photo strategy and what we do and kind of the reason that it works. So what we do first is we start by drafting the listing. So we don't actually start by creating the photos. This is a huge mistake. First, you actually want to draft your listing, and we use a 5 bullet point strategy to draft the listing. And this 5 bullet point strategy actually lines up, then we use those 5 bullet points to create the 7 photos, right? Because you got your 5 bullet points plus your main photo, that's 6 photos, and you add an extra lifestyle photo. Now you got 7 really great photos that work. So how do we come up with the 7 photo strategy? Well, when I started writing listings and helping Amazon sellers with listings, I really was kind of obsessed with sales. I've always been obsessed with sales. I love sales. I love studying sales. I love selling. I love sales copy. So I'm a nerd about this stuff. And I looked at, in every different sales process that I've ever learned, there is a decision-making process, how customers decide to buy something. So what I did is I actually applied that to my 5 bullet points in the listing, as well as the order that I put my photos in. So this is the 7 photo strategy at work. And in our listing optimization masterclass, where I teach all of these concepts, we've seen people change out their photos to these 7 photos. And man, like overnight, they got, conversions just going straight up. So I hope you're able to use this. Let's start with the main image. The point of the main image is really to make sure that your product stands out from the rest of the products on your customer's page 1, right? So you want to think about, where am I going to be on page 1? Where am I going to be paying for ads on page 1? Where am I going to be standing out, and what should my main photo look like to really show that my product's different and it's worth clicking on? And sometimes you can do this with price, whatever, but you want to make sure that you're not using like the same stock photos as everybody else. You really do want to kind of make it stand out a little bit, right? So The other thing is, if you have retail ready packaging, like if your packaging looks super retail, it's really great to include it in your main photo, because then you're allowed to use text, right? Because it's in your packaging. And customers, they have this mindset that if they've seen it in retail, they trust retail, right? So if you have retail ready packaging, and you show that in your main photo, people are like, they just get this idea that they've seen it on store shelves before and they immediately trust it. So it's just a really great way to have customers go, oh, I trust that. Oh, that looks like a good one, right? And click on that. So some main photo tricks. Photo number 2. Now this is where the customer goes, all right, so they see your main photo, they click inside. The second photo really needs to show your unique selling proposition. Okay, so what is the thing that your product does better than your competition? What is the reason they should buy from you and not the competition? You need to show that in a photo. So this is your first bullet point, and it's also the second photo in your listing. And what's really, really important, so you can see right here, we've got unique hand-painted patterns on these mugs, right? Because mugs are pretty common, right? But calling out that these are unique hand-painted patterns, that's a unique selling point, right? We've got this ceramic coffee mug, and we're showing how it's more than just ceramic. It's freezer safe, it's food grade, it's a microwave and dishwasher safe, right? You're kind of calling that out. You're showing that it's more than just a ceramic mug. I love to use the example of these double-walled stainless steel, water bottles and water cups, because, seemingly we're all selling the same product, right? But if I do a better job in my second photo showing how this product is specially designed to keep your drink colder for more hours or hotter for more hours, I'm going to win more customers that way. And it's also going to create doubt in the customer's mind about the other ones, because they're going to look at the other ones and they're going to go, wait, but that one didn't say that it was specially designed to keep my drink cold. It doesn't matter if it's the exact same coffee mug or coffee or drink beverage container as everybody else's. It's very important to call that out. Okay. So that's what you want to show in photo number 2. And if you're writing a listing, bullet point number 1, you want to call out, why should you consider my product and not the competition? So the next photo and bullet point is what's included, because after customers go, ooh, this is special, this is for me, I want a hand-painted ceramic coffee mug, right? They want to know what it actually comes with. Does it come with all 4 mugs? How tall is it? How many ounces does it hold, right? They want to know, how big is it? What comes in the box? If you're buying a new car, you wonder the same thing, right? First, you're like, oh, this is the kind of car that I want. This is it. This is the Tesla Model 3. I just bought that one. I love that car. Right. And man, this is really great. But then what do you want to know? You sit inside that car, you open up the hood, you want to know what's included. Does it come with these cup holders? Does it come with this stereo package? What do I get? Right? So that's what they want to know. That's the second question in their mind. So it's always your second bullet point and your third photo. So show what's included, show how big it is. The next photo is your quality or guarantee. Now, I can't tell you how many people have said in their listing, and a lot of people put this at bullet point number 5. I put it bullet point number 3 because it's the next thing that goes to the customer's mind. They go, okay, is it for me? Yes, it's for me. This is special. Then they go, what's in the box? Then they go, wait, is it going to break the minute I get it home? What's the warranty on this thing, right? They want to know that. So show them. And I can't tell you how many people have like a lifetime warranty in their listing copy, and they don't show that in a photo. Are you kidding me? That would convert customers, right? And now that's being said, like, I don't want you to put a lifetime warranty on a ceramic coffee mug, right? That's probably not smart, but there's a great way to show the quality. Professional grade porcelain, right? It's oven safe, it's microwave safe. You're showing the quality. They're showing quality that they can trust, right? So really think about, how can you show the quality or the warranty? And then if you're writing the listing, think about, how would you write that? And then have a photo that represents it. Write it first, draft it first, then have a photo that represents that thing that you wrote. So let's move on. What do they want to know after wait, is it going to break? The next thing they want to know is, I just don't know if I need it. I already have a water bottle. I already have a coffee mug. I'll just use the one. I mean, this is nice, but I'll just use the one that I have, right? Well, we want to make sure that we are, actually showing them all the different ways that they can use it, or how or why, how or why to use it, right? So a really great thing to do here is show them, how easy it is to use. You could do a comparison photo of different, if you're selling a supplement, for example, you could compare with other supplements and the ingredients inside, but show them how or why to use it, right? In my bullet points, this is what I either explain how or why to use, or I do a multiple uses. I show them all the ways it can fit in their life. So this is just a really great way to now, again, tell them, well, wait, you do need it. And you do need it. It's going to fit in your life in all these ways. And look at how easy it is to use. Okay, so the next photo is your product uses. This is the multiple uses. And again, this is usually my bullet point number 4. Usually I show multiple uses. And you can mix up these two photos, photo 5 or photo 6. Like you could show multiple uses first, and then you could show a how or why to use. It's kind of optional. You can either use both or just one, whatever fits your product better. But bullet point number 4 is always multiple uses, and it's the next photo in the line. This is where I want to show all the ways it can fit in your life. So you can see this person selling this tumbler, right? And they're showing in your office, outside, with friends, look good with your cheetah print, all the things, right? So it's important to show all the different ways that you can use a product. I guess this photo down here in the corner is not, it's showing that you can make coffee with this, right? But they could also show, that you could use it for hot cocoa, you could use it to store something, right? There's all different ways you could show off this special mug, or, different ways to do that. Or, this could qualify as a how to use, right? So this is where the customer decides if they really need your product after all. Let's move on. What's photo number 7? Evoke the giftability. So I've pretty much decided by this point, if I'm the customer, I'm like, man, I need this. Okay. I need 2 of them because I can use, a mug in my kitchen, and I'm going to give one as a gift. Right. But it's really, really great if your product is giftable. It's really great to show it as a gift. And if you're going to write about this in your listing, bullet point number 5 is a perfect place to do this. And if you're going to write about this in your listing, I really want you to focus on gifting keywords, specific giftability, not just like it's the perfect gift for everything, because it's not. It is the perfect gift for a baby shower, or it's the perfect gift for a wedding shower, or it's the perfect gift for grandmothers to grandsons, whatever. I don't know, like you should know your product and you should research this, but you should show that. Even better if you show that in the photo, because people really, like I said, they shop with their eyes. Buying is a psychological experience. And it's really important to understand, what is this a good gift for? Because the minute you remind them of that, they're going to go, oh, I need that for this gift, right? I've done this many times when we're writing listings and creating photo layouts for brands that would, make a specific gift for somebody else, right? And when you show that, you actually get a lot more like multiple purchases, right? So one other thing, if your product isn't a good gift, right? If you're selling headlights for a car, this is where you could show that how to use, why to use, instructions. You could show your authority in the space. Like, we've been in the automotive industry for 25 years. We've been featured in Automotive Today, blah, 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 right? This is a great place to show that. Some people like a reviews photo, is a great place for an extra photo like this, right? So yeah, those are your 7 photos. So in review, you've got your main photo, stand out on your customer's page 1, right? Retail ready packaging, even better. Photo number 2, that's where you're showing your USP. Photo number 3, you're showing them what's in the box. Photo number 4, you're showing them the quality or warranty. Photo number 5, you're showing them multiple uses. Photo number 6, you're showing them how or why to use, or giftability or authority, right? So you've got all of that there. If you use these 7 photos, you cannot go wrong. You can't go wrong. You will convert, and put them in this order, because it's very important to follow the customer's mindset when they're making a buying decision. And that's why we designed this 7 photo strategy. So make sure that you're really, really clear. When you're creating these design layouts for your designer or graphic designer, we do graphic design at Amazing at Home, and we do product photography. And I can't tell you how many times people will just, kind of like not fill out the form very well. And, then we'll deliver their photos and they'll go, oh no, this isn't my vision at all. It's like, well, you didn't communicate your vision, right? So you need to make sure that when you're working with a graphic designer or a photographer, no one's going to sell your product better than you. You need to tell them specifically for each of these 7 photos, what do you want to highlight? What is the thing, and that's why I suggest draft the listing first, so that you actually have the copy to go along with it. Follow those 5 bullet points I talked about. Send that to your photographer so that you're explaining in your USP paragraph, bullet point number 1, you can give that to your photographer. That's really helpful, right? They know now what you want to show. They know that, your ceramic mug is hand painted, and that's, very important, right? And they're going to point that out in the photos, right? Do as best you can. I usually just create a PowerPoint, and kind of, because in PowerPoint you can, use the arrows and stuff like that. So if you're not like a super great, designer or anything, and that's why you're hiring graphic design, right? Then PowerPoint's a great way to do that. The other thing I'll do is like a Loom video. You can go to loom.com and you can share your screen, and you can just kind of like walk through either your listing or some example photos that you want to show. And you're like, yeah, I really want it to look like this. You can show like competitor listings, whatever. But no matter what, the more clear you are, the better results you're going to get. So it's a really good caveat. Like you can try to use these 7 photos all day long, but if they don't deliver that message that the customer needs to receive, then you kind of get stuck. So, all right, that's it. Any questions you have for me, please feel free to ask them in the chat, throw them in the comments. I'm happy to answer them for you. I do have a special offer for you. If you have a product listing, and let's say you're low on sales, you're not sure what's going on, or you just want me to take a look at it, you can go to amazingathome.com/listing-review. Or you can literally just go to amazingathome.com underneath the services menu and choose free listing review. And I will actually make a video of myself sharing my screen, going through your listing, telling you what I love, telling you what I don't love, telling you how you can improve. And then, there's a little spot in the form where you can say, hey, Amy, my PPC is really expensive, or I'm not really sure what to do. And I'll try to also address whatever your concerns are with your listing. So yeah, just have this great offer for you. And again, thank you so much for allowing me to come here today. And thanks for your attention and your time. And I hope that this 7 photo strategy has really helped you. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.